2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Outstanding approach shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Looking good. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler from a moment ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position they're in for their third.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That might be one club too many.
Yikes!
Talk about dialed in. That thing had eyes for the hole. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Currently at 3 under for the day. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa. This was his second.
Yes!
And back to the course with the live action. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Lovely effort that. This one's for birdie.
This really looks good.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
This is beautiful to watch.
Should be good enough to guarantee the birdie.
And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And now intrepid on-course reporter John standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 6th. What a shot that was, right at it. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. He's in a share of 15th. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
From about 130 yards here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And down she goes from outside the range. Oh, he'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Great putt. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Big chance here. Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game? And that will take him to 7 under. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Finds himself in a share of 7th. The front 9 of TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not a big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Time now for the 4th shot. Went down. That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Good stroke. And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Solid putt, that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Now over to Colin Morikawa. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well played. I will take that also into the top 5 now. And back to the play, shall we? From around 120 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Eight under for the day, tied for 4th. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That's 9 under par for the round.
managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Let's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
What a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 12th. That's a good-looking shot there. Putting for birdie here.
So far, so good.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
A bit short with that effort.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This one to save par.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Going with the 7. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau from earlier. Okay, time to return to the action. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Nice stroke. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, if you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle, yeah, life's good.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second place, behind Colin Morikawa.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with the golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Outstanding shot, high quality. This putt really needs to drop for him.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Ooh, nice line. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Well, that's a handy shot. Well, if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. There's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18, water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie, but par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Just didn't drop. Oh my, that would have won the event.
Yeah, that's a huge disappointment for that player. They had it in their grasp, but just couldn't get it done.
This one's dialed in. Well, I didn't see it coming, Rich, but this one's going to a playoff. Here we go, Rich. It's time for a playoff, and we'll be using the aggregate format for this one.
Luke, in playoffs, anything can happen, my friend. Let's sit back and watch.
Well, here we go, guys. The lowest score over this next series of holes wins the event. But if it's still tied, we go to sudden death. There's no room for error, though, Rich. Let's see who comes out on top.
Get your pedal to the metal and stay on it until you cross that finish line.
Well, I like the look of the line here. We should find the fairway. Well, this is exciting, Rich. This looks gettable.
Nobody wants to see this player lay up. Time to be bold.
Well played, mate. And this putt to take the lead in the playoff. And as that putt goes down, they'll take the lead in this playoff. Leading after one, Rich. We're on to the next hole.
That's a nice position to be in with this aggregate playoff.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
And no advantage for either player. They have both played this hole extremely well. Let's see if they continue that in the playoff.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. What happened there? Second shot here on the 17th. A 9-foot chance here.
Nice little par putt here. Yep, tracking nicely.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. As so often the scene of all playoffs, let's head back to the 18th hole. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And now this to win the Players' Championship. Nice line. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, you love to see it, Rich. A hard-fought playoff battle, but the victory is theirs.
All the hard work and composure totally pays off the thrilling playoff victory, Luke.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.